Welcome back to Cards and Comics. Today I have kind of a different mail day. Normally I don't just do a mail day for one card, but this card is pretty special. And it's not the biggest card I've ever bought. It's not the most expensive, but it's from my favorite set. And it's the best card in the entire set, in my opinion. I think it is by far the coolest card in the set. And I also want to show some of my other cards I have in this set because I'm trying to do sort of a master set, get all the cool cards put together, the set, the parallel sets, the autographs. And the set I'm talking about, for people who maybe are not familiar with the channel or just browsing by, my favorite all-time set from the 90s is 1999 Bowman's Best. Now, the reason why is it was one of the first sets I collected after I graduated. It was one of the first sets I opened boxes of. It was the first set that I chased rookies in. Matt Holliday, who was a PC guy for me for a lot of years. So it just was a product I really loved opening and collecting. And I hit cool cards. I hit an actual Atomic Refractor Ken Griffey Jr. in that product and sold it. So I've been trying to buy it back over the years. So anyway, without further ado, here's the card that I picked up. And it is the Bowman's Best franchise dual auto, Derek Jeter and Don Mattingly. So for the thing that makes this card so cool, besides the fact we have an on-card auto of Jeter and Mattingly, which doesn't happen often in the 90s. I don't know how many Mattingly Jeter autos there are that are on-card from the 90s. I'm thinking that maybe a couple, 2 or 3. Maybe this is the only one. I've never seen another one. There might be Passing the Torch maybe had one. Maybe there was one in one of the Donner subsets, but I don't know of one. This to me, from just a pure coolness factor, is awesome. Now, from a rarity perspective, this was what they called a C auto, and that's why you see it says FR1C. C autos were inserted into this product, and one in every 6,100 and change packs. So again, one in over 6,000 packs. So this was a really, really rare card. So to me, it's one of the best players of the 90s. One of the best players in the 80s and early 90s on a card from the Yankees. And the autos are perfect. They're very nice autos, no smudging, no fading, just beautiful autos. So to me, this is like, by far the coolest card from the set. It's the rarest. It's super hard to get. The autos are hard to keep, in this condition. The card itself is a mint 9. And these cards do scratch very easily. So, the set itself that I'm collecting has a lot of other really cool cards in the set. I want to show off a little bit of those cards, to show kind of why I love the set. The next one up is just the base Jeter, right? So the way they did these dual autos was you had a base card of each player and then the card together. So I'm missing the Don Mattingly, auto. So that's a card I'm going to be looking for pretty soon. And there was only one other combo in the set. There was Scott Rowland and Mike Schmidt. So you got a Rowland, a Schmidt, and a dual card. Now, again, it is a very nice auto. No smudging. This did grade a 9. So I've got the Jeter regular auto and then the Jeter Mattingly auto. So to me, that's pretty cool. That's like, to me, 2 of the coolest cards in the set. Now, the set itself has, to me, what I consider one of the cooler refractor patterns of the 90s. Some people would disagree. In fact, on Instagram, I got quite some feedback when I commented that I like the 99 set more than 98. Because the 98 set is considered to be, kind of the best of the best, pun intended, of all the Bowman sets. And I agree, it is the most, eye pleasing of all the sets. But I like the 99 set because, again, my nostalgia. And I do think it's very unique in the fact that the pattern has never really been done again. So here's some of my cool cards from that set. The players I really collect. So here is the Griffey Atomic Refractor. And again, I just think that is a cool pattern. And a lot of people, again, think it's too simplistic or don't like, kind of how it almost like, highlights the streaks, so like versus it being kind of a pattern that goes over all the card. It's just on the highlights or the lines of the card. But to me, again, it's unique. Again, these are numbered out of 100. So I've got the Griffey. One of my favorite Griffey cards of all time is this card right here. Really dig it. Such a cool card. Next up is the regular version of the card. So here is the regular Griffey Refractor. So you can kind of see the difference between the two. And again, just both cards are really cool. And these are numbered out of 400. Now this set, I've never seen any backdoored or blank, no numbered versions of these cards. So hopefully it stays that way. Here is the Bowman's Best preview. Performers version. So it's like a subset card. This is the card I pulled as an Atomic back in the day. I really wish I hadn't sold it. But at the time, who would have thought these would have gotten so crazy with Griffey cards? So I just need that card, the Atomic of this card, to have my full Griffey run of all 4 cards. So I've got 3 of the 4. Next up is the only Jeter Refractor I have. So here is the Jeter Best Performers. I don't even have a Jeter Base Refractor. That's pretty high on the list. There you go. There's my one Jeter Refractor. Now for Frank Thomas, I do have the base in a 9, and it does have a print line right across here. So some people, definitely wouldn't like that print line, but to me, it's still a beautiful card. And print lines and refractors just kind of go hand in hand. You kind of have to get used to that as part of that card design. And I have a few cards that I'm waiting to get graded. So you just saw the Thomas regular, and here is the Super Fractor, the Atomic Refractor that I am waiting to get graded by PSA. And you can see it has that different pattern, just like we saw with the Griffey. So this is going to go into PSA soon. And it's number 91 of 1,000 or 100. I think the Griffey was 92. Yeah, that's interesting. Griffey is 92 and Thomas is 91. Just interesting numbering anomaly there. The Atomic. And then I do have a Mike Piazza Atomic that's going to go for grading soon as well. Just, it's a cool Mike Piazza card. And then I so love the set that I even started collecting cards outside of the set, or outside of baseball. And here is my favorite football card. Right now, I do have the Atomic Barry Sanders. And I just love that card. It's such a cool card. And it's just kind of cool how they, baseball was horizontal and football was vertical. So, and just they do things a little differently between the two years. So there is some of my favorite cards from the set. 99 Bowman's Best, again, is, I understand with people who don't like it, who think the design's a lot worse than it was in 98. But for me, tons of nostalgia, and I just love the cards. And I'm going to keep buying them. In fact, I just got a Vlad Senior Refractor, and today. So I'm still collecting them. I'm going to try to, get all the autos and all the cool cards in the set, and maybe get a master set. That would be the goal, but I'm not going to commit too hard because there's a lot of cards in the set. So, and again, they're not that popular. They don't come up for very often compared to other sets or other years. So it's definitely a set that I actually like opening the product a lot as well. I have busted multiple boxes of this on the channel, and I'm going to open multiple more because I think it's still a good value. And when I pull something cool out of it, it's really fun. So there it is, guys. My favorite card for my favorite set, and the hardest card to get. And I think the best card in the whole set just came in. So pretty cool mail day for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And I'll see you next time on Cards and Comics. Bye.